What's going on, guys? We're back with another video, and I'd just like to say thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. But just in this video today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make a logo that is a little bit like my logo that I'm using right now on YouTube. So guys, firstly, to start off with, you're going to want to be on paint.net. Obviously, this is the software we use to make our logos and images. We're going to want to click File up in the top left corner, then New, and make sure that the pixel size width is 2000 and also the height is 2000. So guys, once this is done, I've already actually drew up my logo, but what I like to do is, sit there with, like a notepad or a sketch pad, and I like to just start, sketching out a logo that I actually want to do. Now I've already sketched out my logo, so what I then do is I take a picture of it off of my phone and just send it to myself on Twitter, save it to my computer, and then I can use it to edit over. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is just open up the image of the drawing. Okay guys, so we're back and I have imported in this logo. This is what it looks like here. It's this D-shaped logo. So let's just make it the size that we want it, about there. Place it in the center as much as possible, and then just place it. Now where we've got this layers box here, guys, we can double click the one of the actual drawing itself, and we just turn the opacity down to about 50%. And then click OK. And what that does is obviously makes it more transparent, so now we can just see the sketch lines. Okay guys, so now that that is done, this is where we actually start to, create the actual logo itself. So what we're going to want to do is just click Add New Layer here, which is Layer 3. And then we're going to want to start making some shapes. So we are going to do that by the Shapes button down there. And we're just going to want to be on Rectangle and make sure that we draw Shape Outline. Okay guys, so once we've done that, we're going to want to go top corner here and just hold that there, and then bring it out to about here. Maybe pull it a bit more out to there, just like that, and then click off it. And then from this corner, we need to make sure that we are zoomed in enough. Just like that. Then from that corner, guys, we are going to want to bring it to there, just like that. And just place that. And then once that is done, guys, I think if we duplicate the layer, we have two of them, and then we just click on layers and flip vertically. And that just basically, puts it all vertical. So let's just take this and start to move it down. And then right there, guys, as it is like that, that is whereabout it needs to be on shape. So let's just click there. Okay guys, now that that is done, make sure you add a new layer, and this is going to be where the D comes out just like that. So how we're going to do this, guys, is get ourselves another rectangle. I'm going to place it over here just so it is around the same thickness. And we're just going to move it and then rotate it. And make sure that corner is on there just like that. Make sure it is about at the angle we want. Then place it like that. And then bring it to about the height we want, guys, which I'd say is about there. And if we do that, we can also duplicate that layer. And then take this one and do the exact same process from before. Click on layers and flip horizontally. No, sorry, flip vertically. And that gives us another one there. But what we're then going to want to do is click it. And just move it down, guys, until the corner touches the corner. Just like that. Okay, guys, now is where we match up these corners here. So I'm just going to want to take the straight line or curve tool and build a line from there to there. And then also build a line from here to here. Just like that, guys. And now I understand that that doesn't have all the gaps in it, like the actual drawing does, but that the gaps, come in later on. So what we're going to do now, guys, let's just see, is we're going to merge all of these layers down to make it one layer, and then get our fill tool and fill in each block. Okay guys, so once that is done, that is our logo, as you guys can see there. So if we just double tap that, we can actually make, bring the opacity down just a little bit. So let's just click there. And now we can still see our lines. So what I'm going to want to do here is get myself the rectangle select, and I'm going to just delete here, which as you can see that is where the gap would be. Also guys, there is a gap here, just like that, just a little one for there. Just straighten that up a little bit. And then that is just going to be the main gaps. Obviously we have these gaps here and here, but we will worry about them in just a little while. So what we're going to want to do now, guys, is just select this part of the image here. Let's just click this button here, which is the blue arrow, and that is the move selector pixels. So if we just click that, we can hold our left click across, and that will basically move that part of the image. Just like that, guys, as you can see. Okay, guys, so now what we can do is, you know, split the rest of it. So how I'm going to do this, guys, is by adding a new layer, just like that, and then recreating this shape. So I'll do that by coming down here, and also up here. Okay, guys, and once that is done, you can then bring this down to there, and this up here, and just fill that in with black. If we click this tool here, guys, which is the magic wand tool, we click on this black, and then we go over into our layer 3 and just click delete. That will basically delete the same shape underneath it, and then we'll just go back here onto layer 4. Make sure we are on the move selector pixels, click the image, and just hold our right mouse button, and that moves this part of the logo across. And then just click off there, guys, and then merge the layer down, and then double click here and bring the opacity back up to 100%. Okay, guys, so once that is done, we can then delete this background here, which was actually just the image. Click back on layer 3 and just, you know, try and place it as well as you can. So we'll just place it about there, guys, and then just click off there. So now what we're going to do is just delete this background because we don't actually want it just yet, but where it has layer 3 here, we are going to want you know, to make sure that it is white. So if we do that by going adjustments and invert colors, now as you can see, now this is a full white logo. And then we're going to want to give it a drop shadow to make it a bit more 3D. Now to do that, guys, if you don't have plugins, most of you guys probably don't have plugins, because a lot of people always ask me how do I, you know, add the shadow. And I do explain it in most videos that you need to download plugins. There's loads of videos out there on YouTube on how to download them. If you just search up how to download a drop shadow in paint.net, there will be loads of videos out there. But if you do not want to download plugins, you can just go over to Effects, Photo, Glow, click on Glow, turn the radius up to 20, which is as full as it goes, brightness all the way down to -100 to the lowest, and also contrast to the lowest, which is also -100. Just click OK, and then effects and repeat glow, and as you guys can see, it is starting to give it, you know, a shadow underneath. However, guys, I do have a drop shadow effect, so I just go into objects and drop shadow, and then this gives me, you know, a bit of a nicer shadow. And I can change the blur radius and the shadow opacity. I'm just going to keep it like that, guys. Click OK, and then again. Just like that. And now we are going to want to work on the background. Now to do this, I'm not going to do anything too, you know, wacky and crazy. Let's just click red there, and then maybe black there, guys. Get ourselves a gradient tool. Get linear and hold the top and bring it down. Okay, guys, so now that is done, we're just going to add a few more little bits and pieces to this image. So I'm actually going to add some splatter effects, which is something I like to do on these style of logos. So I'll be back when I have imported them in, guys. So as you can see, we've got our splatter effect here. I'm just going to put it behind the letter D. Just here, make it a little bit bigger maybe. Put it there, and then just drag it behind the D, as you can see. Double click it, and turn the opacity down. Just like that, okay. And then if I duplicate the layer, I can move one maybe into a corner. Just like that. There we go, guys. And then just click off it. Okay, guys, so I've also added this pyramid pattern here. As you can see, that is it without it, and that is it with it. So I'm just going to keep it on, I think, for now. Maybe turn the opacity down just a little touch on it. And that's fine. So guys, hopefully you have enjoyed that video. If it's helped you, please leave a like and a comment down below, and make sure to go follow me on my social medias. They should have all popped up on the screen. If not, they will right now. So thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.